On Sunday, the 25th of September, hundreds of Kenyans will stream into Nyayo Stadium, where the Kenya Cardiac Society will conduct free screening for heart disease as the world marks World Heart Day. But even as the country joins in the celebrations, it emerges that there is increasingly little to celebrate. In America, cardiovascular diseases are the leading causes of death among both men and women. They're responsible for more deaths than cancer. In the country, cardiologists warn that unhealthy lifestyles are beginning to take root, predisposing many to heart disease and other related illnesses.
We want people to understand that by avoiding bad health practices, you can actually avoid major cardiovascular illnesses.
Cardiovascular diseases are conditions that affect the heart and blood vessels, such as heart disease, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, deep vein thrombosis, and stroke. Some of these conditions, such as high blood pressure and high cholesterol, have no obvious symptoms, but some may have symptoms such as pain, confusion, swelling, or shortness of breath.
One of the things which should make you think perhaps there's something not too right with your heart is chest pain. Usually it will be chest pain which comes initially when you exercise, when you indulge in vigorous physical activity. Chest pain which goes when you rest. With time, if it gets worse, chest pain which comes even when you're not exercising vigorously.
Though in some instances heart disease can be brought about by other factors, as people get older and healthy lifestyles put them firmly on the path to heart disease. Smoking, drinking more alcohol than recommended, and indulging in fatty foods can take a toll on the body.
We hope to actually manage to convince people that by changing their lifestyles at home, they can actually impact on society.
You put nyama choma, salt into your mouth. So it becomes a triangular kind of thing. And you find that with nyama choma, you have no control. You would want to eat more and more. And then you find that we're overtaxing the kidney because the kidney has to remove a lot of that waste. So eventually you find that you have to drink a lot of water. And apparently you'll find that the kidney and the heart are coordinated. So if your kidneys are damaged, your heart will be damaged.
The first step to better cardiovascular health is to schedule at least one test every year to ascertain the condition of the heart. Doctors will often use the ECG machine to get a clearer picture of one's heart and its workings. Even when one is given a clean bill of health, one must guard against damage to the heart. Healthcare practitioners recommend a low-fat, high-fiber diet, inclusive of whole grains and plenty of fresh fruit and vegetables. One also needs to keep cholesterol levels in check.
For lowering of cholesterol, we have to cut down on red meat, eggs, and for people who take alcohol, they must also stop alcohol.
It is important to strive towards reducing body fat if overweight. The body mass index is usually used to gauge where one stands. It is derived by dividing one's weight in kilograms by their height in meters squared. A BMI of below 18.5 means one is underweight, while 25 and above declares one overweight.
You're in the healthy category and keep it up. I feel very happy sometimes when there are matatu strikes and people have to walk. It is good for this nation because many of us don't want to walk. We find that it's for those people who are walking, either you don't have the money or you're poor or you're low class.
Healthcare practitioners now converging to pass the message that it is time Kenyans took control of their lives and their health, preaching the gospel of healthy living through the theme of this year's World Heart Day: one world, one home, one heart. Wilkis Anyabwa, KTN for Healthy You.